Hi everyone, my name is Ralph. I'm a 3D generalist. Today, we're going to talk about a common question that many game developers face. Should you use pre-made game assets in your game development project? I'm an asset creator as well, and I made multiple assets for the Unreal Engine marketplace. The question I have a lot is, should I use assets in my project or not? By the way, I am gonna let this time-lapse of the environment of my game project in the background, so you have something to watch if you are not really interested in the topic. First, let's define what we mean by pre-made game assets. These are typically pre-designed models, textures, and other art assets that you can purchase or download for free and use in your own game. Pre-made game assets can be a great time saver. They allow you to quickly prototype and test out ideas, and can be particularly useful if you're working on a tight deadline. They can also be a great way to learn and understand how different game mechanics work. I myself also use pre-made assets to learn how other artists create their shaders, materials, code, etc. You can also use them in conjunction with what you already made, in a way to complement your assets. For example, if you use some simple rock asset to scatter in your game environment, or simple grass, probably no one would care. But, on the other hand, using pre-made game assets can also have some drawbacks. For one, they may not always fit seamlessly into your game. You may have to spend time modifying and adjusting them to fit your specific needs, which can be time-consuming. Additionally, using pre-made game assets can limit your creativity and originality. Your game may not stand out as much if you're using assets that have been used in other games. Here are some pros and cons to consider. Time. Using pre-made game assets can save you a lot of time and effort, especially if you're working on a small team or on a tight deadline. Creating high-quality art assets from scratch can be a very time-consuming process, and using pre-made assets can help you speed up your development. Quality. Some pre-made game assets are of very high quality and can add a lot of value to your game. If you don't have the skills or resources to create high-quality assets yourself, using pre-made assets can help you achieve a professional look and feel for your game. But there are also other cons to consider, like the cost and originality. Some pre-made game assets can be quite expensive, especially if you're using a lot of them in your game. This can add up quickly and eat into your budget, so it's important to carefully consider the cost of using pre-made assets. One of the drawbacks of using pre-made game assets is that they may not be unique or original. If you're looking to create a truly unique game, using pre-made assets may not be the best choice. So, should you use pre-made game assets in your game development project? The answer really depends on your specific situation and needs. If you're short on time and need to quickly prototype and test out ideas, pre-made game assets can be a great option. However, if you have the time and resources to create your own custom assets, it may be worth considering in order to make your game truly unique. Ultimately, the decision to use pre-made game assets is up to you and what works best for your project. Just be sure to weigh the pros and cons carefully before making a decision. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or thoughts on this topic, be sure to leave a comment below. Happy game development!